Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are talking about marketing and growing your business and using something called TouchPoints, which is very simple, very effective at growing and building that business as quickly as possible. It also helps with building trust and offering the best customer experience. So do not go anywhere, stick around and let's jump straight into it. So let's start by addressing what is a touch point. Well, essentially it's a way of a potential customer to engage, connect with you in your business. It helps build trust. The more touch points you have, they can go away and then decide whether they want to work with you, which may generate you a sale, ultimately growing you in your business. So of course, the more touch points that you have, the better it will be for your expansion of your business and the growth. So now I'm going to share with you my top 10 ways in which I use touch points to continue to grow and expand my business and ultimately leads to me having more sales and working with more customers. So number one, of course, is having a website. This is massively underrated, I think, now by having social media. Some people think you don't need it, but you absolutely do, because SEO, the search engine of Google, is so powerful. It's a way for people to land on that page. You can tell them everything about what you do, the products, the services, who you are, your vision, everything like that, without actually having to engage with them face to face or over the phone. It's a way for them to get to know you. Of course, having a website, you get bonuses such as pop-ups, discounts, products that you have on sale, everything like that to funnel a potential new customer to go on and work and buy from you. And again, you could also have a subscription there where people can sign up and keep up to date with what you're doing. Number two is YouTube. And I was a little bit late to the mark on YouTube, but thank God I'm on it now because it's a way for me to share my knowledge, get myself out there. And I can tell you now it's generated a lot more leads for myself within business. And again, I can just put myself out there, be the face of my business. Number three is social media. If you're not on social media, you might as well be under a rock. You need to be at the front of it. You need to tell people what you're doing. Offer value, put yourself out there, create those posts where people can engage with you and you can tell them a little bit more about what you do. And of course, people will start tagging you in. That expands and markets your business for free. So you need to be on social media, and it's just a fantastic way of getting yourself out there and offering as much value, and people will watch. You know, someone might watch you for 2-3 months before they ever go on to buy. But as long as you're consistent, as long as you keep telling them why you're the expert in that field and why they need to work with you against others, they will go on to do so. Number four is a newsletter. This is a fantastic touch point to build trust. And why is that? And I have a separate video on that, which I'll include on the screen here, is the importance of building a newsletter allows you to tell people without being in their face every couple of weeks or every week about what you're doing, what the latest is, any discounts you have, any new products. And again, if you build up that big email list and you send that out, people will expect to see that newsletter drop in on a Saturday evening or a Sunday morning, and they'll sit there and they'll read it. And without you really knowing it, you are building up trust with that potential new customer because they're seeing you pop up, you're telling them about what you're doing, and they're getting to know you. You can put all your links for your social media, your YouTube, your website, and they will get to know you and hopefully eventually go on to work with you. Number five, a customer testimonial page for their reviews. You must have one. It's so important that people who go on to work with you can share their experiences of how good the service has been, how good the product was, and tell other people about it, because then other people will buy on testimonials. So it's so important. That's number five. Number six, collaborate with as many people as you can, because someone else's audience will become your audience, which ultimately leads to more sales. So whether someone's high profile person, medium or low, it doesn't matter. Collaborate, collaborate, collaborate. I can't stress it enough. It will help you and your business grow that much quicker. Number seven, UGC. So user generated content. So when someone uses your content, when someone uses your products, get them to share it, because that's free marketing. So again, it ties in with collaboration, but it's someone else using your content. Perhaps you've offered a product for free and you've just said, look, could you just share a review or talk about it on your social media? That's UGC. Number eight, digital and physical products. This is so important that you try and create something that you can give to the customer that they can go away in their own time and continue building the trust with you and your company. For example, like writing a book. I've wrote 2 books myself on Amazon. You know, people can go away, they can read that. I can funnel them onto those books from my website and social media. And in the background, they can get to know me and they can take the value and experience that I have, and then hopefully they'll come back to work with me in other ways. So it's so important that you try and create something, even if it's just free download or a pack that you can give them when you meet them at a networking event. They can go away and that trust can be built in the background. So digital and physical products, so important if you can create them. Number 9, prospecting. So it's a little bit old school school, it's a little bit salesy, but you need to get yourself out there. And one way that I do this is LinkedIn. So I'll put up a post, like a poll, for example, and then I'll get people to engage in that poll. And then what I do is I look at the answers, and that way I can then tailor my responses and my prospecting to that person depending on what they answered on that poll. So it's a little bit of a marketing technique there. Go out and prospect, and the way that I do that is LinkedIn. So number 9 is prospecting. Finally, number 10 is referrals. Business will grow so quickly and you'll generate so many more sales from referrals. And this is probably one of the best touch points that I have, is doing a really good job with someone, working with them, having great success with that individual, and then they go on to spread that news and they refer someone else. Referrals, I would say, is probably 65% of my business and the actual sales that I generate. So referrals are absolutely key. Really go out the way to offer the best customer experience so that they can tell everyone about it, because it's so true. Someone who has a bad experience will plaster it everywhere quicker than if they had a good experience and posting that. So that's why also you need that review and customer testimonial page. So those are 10 touch points that I use for my business. Cost effective, very simple, and they're great to expand, but you need to be at the front of every single one of those. So if you'd like any more information, please feel free to reach out, and until the next video, please hit that like button, do subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon.